Yes. Stitch. Well, hello there, my kings, queens, and everybody in between. My name is Ashley, aka Yas Stitch. I thank you. And welcome to my Flosstube channel, where I discuss my cross stitch and anything else that decides to compute inside my head and fall out of my mouth. Welcome. If you are indeed a new viewer and this is your first time here, come into the chaos. Please take a seat, grab a drink, get a coaster, enjoy. If you're a returning viewer, my Flosstube fam-a-lam, the nerd herd with the geek chicness, glad to have you back. You know, make some room for some new people. I've had like 1 subscriber. Yay! So yeah, hey new subscriber. Hey everyone else. It's chaos already, guys. I'm really sorry. This is like, I'm not gonna lie, this is the 1st of May. I'm filming the 1st of May. I was supposed to film yesterday, but April's been a very, very busy month, and this is the time I'm getting it. I'm filming 1st of May. I'm probably gonna edit and upload tomorrow. But we'll just see what happens. It's just, yeah. So, as I said, it's been a bit of a busy month, which has kind of affected the stitching a little bit. But let's just get straight into that, shall we? Okay. So first up on the agenda, because I have an agenda. First up on the list is the gift I'm doing for my niece, the Hogwarts Crest, which is beautiful and lovely. It is an 11 count printed aida with floss from inside said bag. When it is finished, will look like so. Lovely. Now, last time you saw it, it looked like this, and which is obviously great. And obviously, if Editing Ashley is watching this, which you should be because you're editing, leave that up, because then you'll be able to show people what you've actually done, because you can't really tell a difference, to be honest. I've been using my new trailblazing method of every time I get to the end of the piece of thread that I'm using, I switch colour, and it just appears, even if it's not, it feels like it's going quicker, so it's doing something. And then from what you can see over there, I don't know if you can see it if my hand's if the pitch is in the way of my hand or whatever, but yeah, so this is what the difference is. So I worked, as you can probably tell, let's get rid of that. I worked on some bits down here and threw some of the colours in extra here and on that side, and then for the top half just kind of just filled in what I could where I could, really. So a piece for my niece, because I'm a poet and I'm aware. Yeah, so that was that one. Up next on the list is moving into one of the sows that I'm currently working on, which is the Year of the Dragon sow, which was started by Fibes and Floss Canada and the Higa Stitcher, which, from what I can see from the hashtag on Instagram, loads of people have joined in. As I said last time, it's very, very enabling. I didn't realise how much I love dragons until I saw all these pictures. So I'm just focusing on mine right now. This isn't obviously the huge one. It's the say this right without it sounding weird. The Cukol one, on 11 count aida, printed with kits in the bag and all that. 'Tis my Chinese dragon. When it is finished, will look like so. And the last time that you saw it looked like so. Well, as of the last time, which I've stitched on it, I've actually completed all of the, write it down here, DMC 712. So all of that lovely cream I completed, even the little bits within the dragon as well, which has been nice. I then, once I finished that, I don't really know if you guys can tell because it looks basically the same colour, just that it's got the pattern behind it that you can kind of see. I also started on, let's have a look, DMC 951 as well, which I filled in the moon with, so that was nice. But yeah, I say once it's all good. But yeah, again, 11 count Aida printed with kit floss from Cukol, without a D on the end, because that's just a whole different thing. Don't go looking for it. Okay. At this point, we're going to move into another gift that I'm doing for my friend B. Hi B. If you just wave back, you look weird. So this one is the one called GOEST. It's very, very, very medieval educational sampler, not even a sampler, just a piece, that when 'tis finished will look like so. The last time that you saw it, it looked like so. And we're going to leave that one up again, kind of like we did before, so you can see, oh, there's a needle in this, so you can see where we are now. So that's currently where we are with this piece. That is the right way around. It is indeed. Good, good, good. Hopefully you can see both at the side. So as you can see on that one, I'm mainly using my new amazing method. Yeah, I went round, I did a load of the purples and pinks, around the purples and pinks. I did some of the greens as well, putting another yellow and a darker green as well on there. Just carrying on going around with that. It's amazing. It's obviously 14 count Aida with the called for threads. Pattern you can find on Sacred Thread Designs on Etsy. I believe it's still there. And as for the figures for normal speech, at the beginning of April it was on 2,698 stitches, which is obviously, as my Carol Vorderman brain tells me, is 36.82%. And at the end of the month it was on 2,967, which is 40.49%. Yeah, that's where I've got with that one. I've just realised that I haven't actually got the last one. Give me a sec. Right, I got it. So, as much as I said I didn't actually stitch much this month, I do have a finish, which, I mean, without further ado, is, with some further ado maybe, is done on 14 count white Aida with the called for floss. I will now tell you that that pattern is the Lord Libidon 151 first generation Pokemon. I want to say sampler, but I don't think it is. It's just like a big picture with all of them on that he put together, which is great because I love it. So yeah, I finished day one, and let's show you where we got with that, shall we? So, 'tis my Bulbasaur. I did stick him up on Instagram to show some people that I'd done it. Lovely, lovely, lovely. But yeah, I've got today Bulbasaur. I think I said it was 14 count called for floss. White Aida, obs, because yeah. And then obviously, yeah, so day one finished, and then day two, who will go into, let's see, because this is the wrong way around in it. So day two will be next to it, and will be Ivysaur. Not that you can see anything there, but that's where Ivysaur will be. So that'll be day two when I get around to doing him. But yeah, where are we now with that one? I don't know where we were before, but we are currently at 26,464 stitches, which is 18.67%. So, whoa. Bulbasaur. Looks a little bit weird there. It's easier if you just pull him back and it doesn't look as weird. Okay, so Bulbasaur. Yeah, okay. Next up is a first for the channel. I luckily, that's so not the word I want to use, but insert whatever word it was going to be here. Received my first ever Stitchy kindness. the individual that was so kind enough to send me stitchy stuff is Lauren from Stitching with My Little. Now, this package turned up. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was aware it was coming. Kayla did ask if she could get my address, you know, to send me stuff and all that. Yeah, whatevs. What I got, I did not expect, 100% honesty. Above and beyond, just, right, before we start getting all this, seriously, there was a moment. I'm not dramatic, but there was a moment. Anyway, so Lauren, bless her, sent me a beautiful card that she'd written a lovely message in, and inside said package, into this lovely little bag. I mean, I don't know what to put in it yet, so I've got the stuff that she gave me in it at the moment, because beautiful, and all that jazz. But I just love this bag, it's great. Anyway, so there's that, and inside said bag came this lovely lemon thread conditioner. I'm going to do some of this influencery stuff now, because that's what people do. I'm not influencing anyone, I'm just showing you, to be fair. It's not really showing because of the ring light. So lemon thread conditioner from, that says something, the Stitching Den. Thank you. I also have these, which is beautiful floss drops. These flowery floss drops. They are flowery. Oh, they're sunglasses. I thought they're all flowers. I didn't look properly. Oh my god, that's amazing. Anyway, sorry. Right. I know where I'm going to be using these next. And also, I got guys. Right. Okay. So, can you even see that? Like, I don't even know how to make stuff work properly. Let's put it over here. Can you see that? It says be happy, but there's more. I got this lovely bee. And it's got like really beautiful wing, like diamondy wings and stuff. And thank you. However, lovely as all that stuff is, my pièce de resistance, and what I'm claiming as my first birthday present, because it should be. Any of you that know me know that I have an affinity for a certain superhero franchise. Yes. So when this came out, I say when this came out of the bag, I doesn't happen very often, but I was speechless. Because, guys, are you ready? Eat Tony. I mean, guys, serious. Bless Lauren. I mean, I know I messaged you anyway and said you didn't need to, but I am so glad you did. Thank you so much. And look, it's backstitch and she did it herself and everything. But I honestly, I do. I love, oh yeah, that was it as well. On the back, I've got 2024 and maybe, like, look, the back is amazing. I'm assuming Lauren did this and not Kayla. Just getting rid of that little bit on there, because I don't need that there. But yeah, so currently he's sat on my bookshelf next to my graphic novels, Marvel obviously. And yeah, just now have to tell myself I don't need to go find the rest of the patterns and stitch the rest of them. Lauren! No, trust me, it's fine. But yeah, so I just thank you so much. Serious, I really honestly do appreciate it. And the workmanship is amazing as well. Really is. But yeah, so from Lauren, thank you ever so much. I love him to pieces. I really honestly do. Right. Right, okay, so let's move on. So if that's all that you were here for, that bit's all over now. I mean, I would say the rest would be a life update, but I haven't really been doing much. So we'll just quickly run through my entertainment over the past month. Well, I said, guys, right, let's do it very quickly, because like I said, this will be different next time you see it. Like, okay. I know. I don't, but I do. So yeah, plans are chop all the stuff at the sides off and the bit at the back, and this all on top is going to go Midlife Crisis blue. So yeah, there'll probably be some pictures up on Instagram of that before the next video comes out. It probably won't be blue for the next video. I'm just doing it for a weekend. I still have a job that probably won't allow me to have blue hair, if I'm honest. So yeah, but I'm just currently trying to, you know, keep it tame, he says, while doing all that, you know, but you know, it's beautiful, gorge. It's really not right. But yeah, so that's something that's been going on in my life. You know, just give it that, you know, hold it back. Right, so there's no shout outs because I've been watching Flosstube, but it's just my regulars, like you say, but Stitch with My Little E, Crafty Emily, the Runner Stitcher. Evelyn Across the Pond is back. Not that she's new for me, but she's back. I'm so happy she's back. I got to see this, everything like that. Yeah, so Evelyn's back. If you know who she is, go see her. If not, I'll put her stuff in the doobly-doos. You can go see her. Okay, great. So mini shout out. Watching wise, mainly has been YouTube stuff. However, there have been certain things that I needed to watch, aka X-Men 97, because anyone who knows. It's X-Men. It's amazing. It's Marvel. It's amazing. I also, me and my friend that were watching Avatar this month, we haven't been watching a series. We decided to watch Damsel with Millie Bobby Brown in, which is a Netflix film about obviously a princess who goes to the kingdom, gets married, and stuff ensues. And I don't like to spoil stuff, but it was ruddy good, if I'm honest. It was cool. They left it in a place where if there's a sequel, great, fantastic. If there's not, it's okay, it's fine. So that was cool. Now, I've been told by a couple of my friends that I'm a very, very bad gay, because it's only within the past 30 days that I, for the first time in my life, watched The Devil Wears Prada. Now, I have seen so many little cut-tos, little bingy bits. I mean, the majority of the speech on Drag Race is made up from The Devil Wears Prada, because, you know, that's all. No, not a question. You know, so anyway, blah, 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 because I'm clearly Anne Hathaway. Meryl Streep. Anne Hathaway was in the film. Let's be Emily Blunt about this. I should not be doing this. Anyway, so we did that. Watch reactions to stuff. Did a bit of Critical Role, caught up on some of that. I'm nowhere near caught up. I think I'm on like episode 50 something. They've just put out episode 90 something, so got a while to catch up. That was cool. Music wise, still listen to a lot of the instrumental stuff. The Celtic stuff like that. However, I found something new recently. Well, I say new for me, called Bardcore, which is basically like medieval versions of current stuff and bits and bobs and all that, which is quite nice to listen to when I go on my walks, if I'm not listening to audiobooks, which at this moment in time, last time I spoke to you guys, I was finishing off, I believe, Dark is the Moon by Ian Irvine. Since then, I have downloaded and listened to The Way Between the Worlds, which is the 4th book in the series, because, well, basically, normally you only get 15 hours a month on Spotify for what you pay. You can pay for more, but no. So you get 15 hours on Spotify, and I got a deal recently on Audible where I got 3 months for 99p. All 3 months for 1.99 pence cost. After that, it goes up to £7 something or other, but that's fine. I reckon I'll be able to play Spotify and Audible off of each other as long as I download things at the right time and so I don't catch over. But yeah, so I did that. So yeah, I finished Dark is the Moon, done The Way Between the Worlds. Currently, while I wait, because I have a scientific way of working out in my head of how I'm going to be able to listen to stuff and still keep the amount of time that I need to, but it has meant that I've been able to, in the meantime, on Spotify, I'm now listening to a book called Witch and Wizard, which is by James Patterson and, let me get this right, Gabrielle Charbonnet, or Charbonnet, because I can butcher the French language. Yeah. Yeah, Witch and Wizard, which is narrated by Elijah Wood and Spencer Locke, I believe it says, which has been quite nice. This is before I go into, well, once I finish that, I'll be able to go into Geomancer, the next set of the Ian Irvine books. I'm boring everyone now because I'm now basically saying what's going on inside my head and it falls out. That's where I am with reading. That's where I am, yeah? That's cool. Fantastic. Okay. Let's move on to the next part. The next part is actually going to be the final part because, like I said, I haven't really done much this month. So I did a bit of stitching. I've done that. I've mainly been working and doing a lot of that. I've obviously got my birthday coming up for May, and well, discussing May, I will discuss my plans with yourselves. So, as I mentioned previously, May, my birthday month, I'm going to turn 'So, I decided for May I would stitch what I want when I want. So that has then boiled down to, originally I was going to restart my Heaven and Earth. That can stay to the way by side. That's not even a phrase. That's going to the wayside until I'm ready to deal with it again, because I do have some large pieces already and I don't just want to keep adding and adding and adding and adding. I have this silly thing in the back of my head that tells me apparently I'm going to complete everything that I've started in my lifetime. I don't even think I'm halfway through yet and I'm already doubting that. Anyway, so yeah, the first piece I'm going to work on as soon as the threads come through. This is what I was questioning stitching with my Little League Kayla about the variegated threads, because I was just going to do it in like a yellowy gold and all that. But anyway, the piece I'm going to focus on, I've already got the fabric for. It's the navy fabric I've previously shown. And I'm going to be doing my 'Twas the Night Before Winter's crest on that one. I'm going to make a start on that at least as soon as the threads, after taking the plunge to get some variegated threads to come through, which will be, I'm going to choose them tonight. And I'm going to purchase them tonight, and that's just where we're going to go from there. The next one is, I mentioned a couple of months back that I'd approached an artist because I'd found a piece that I really liked and I wanted to turn it into cross stitch. So the piece in question, because off the top of my head I cannot remember specifically who it is and what it is, so in editing, Ashley, yeah, I'm looking at you, well, you, is this piece, and I will detail the artist or place where I get it from all along somewhere. But yeah, this is basically a Vox Machina. It's, surprisingly, it actually relates to the other piece I'm doing as well. It's all Critical Role. Which, actually remembering, I've got a Vox Machina pattern that I purchased as well, which I do for her. It's May, it's my month, we'll see. So so yeah, there's that. So there's, yeah, that piece that I also want to do. I have got another couple of bits here and there, but basically, I mean, I think I was kind of just telling myself this was my way of getting away from doing the gifts, to be fair. I mean, having said that, I've really enjoyed working on it, so I don't know, we'll see. The end of the month, I'm going away for a weekend with my other half to somewhere special that I don't know yet because it's a surprise. Pictures will be coming soon. But yeah, do some stitching there, chillax and all that jazz. I'm hoping I can do some stitching there. I'm saying this, I assume I can. I mean, he's not silly, he knows what I like. It's been nearly 20 years together, so you know, it's close enough. So yeah, I want to work on those two Critical Role pieces. I also might go through my Emma Congdon books because I've got some other Ada and all that, and I've sorted out my threads kind of thing. So there are a couple in like Cross Stitch for the Earth that, I mean, I really want to start as well. I also haven't actually even started those Cross Stitch, what are they called? Cross Stitch of the Heart, like the most recent one that came out. I got given that. But I mean, also my cousin gave me a load of stuff which I'm not going to go through right now. Probably pull out for my May, make like May a birthday extravaganza, eleganza, realness, serving stitchness. Great. God, this really hasn't felt cohesive at all, this one. But neither way, here nor there, all that jazz, that's what's been going with me for this month. I say I'm off at the end of next month, so I plan to get the next one out before this month. So technically you may actually have 2 in 1 month. We'll see. Anyway, guys, I am going to go, but I just want to say, yeah, thanks for coming to see me. If you like what you saw, please feel free to like, comment and subscribe. You don't have to, but if you want to, you feel free to. Thanks again to the one person. And yeah, I will catch you on the flip side. Flip, like I can do. Before we start rambling, just wish everyone a good day, stay safe, keep stitching, and I'll see you all soon. Love you lots.